Brightside.com.
Good morning, greetings friends, and welcome to the Brightside, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and health and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to the Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on the Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 27 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like acne, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It's a renewing system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing and renewing system a miracle, it really is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we are here for you on the Bright Side. We welcome your phone calls. Our number is 855-660-4261. That's 855-660-4261. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, longevity products, ingredients, formulations, skincare, or if you just want to contribute to the conversation, 855-660-4261 is our number. And we especially love hearing success stories. I know they're out there, because I get the emails and I get the Facebooks and I get the phone calls. So share your success stories. Be generous with your success stories. We love hearing how longevity and how nutritional supplementation and how the Bright Side philosophy has helped you and your family. 855-660-4261 is our number. For you guys who want to purchase any of the longevity products, you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. Or you can head over to brightsideben.com and take a look at our shopping cart we have up on the upper right-hand corner of the page. Just pull down on the Buy Now menu, and you'll get all the longevity products, including my personal favorite, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Of course, you can also join the Brightside Ben team. Click on the Join the Team link on the upper left-hand corner of the page and start yourself a longevity business. Make some money selling longevity products and help spread the word about the power of a good nutritional supplement program. You can also call the Brightside Ben phone team, and they can tell you all about it for a one-time $10 fee. You can enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business and being your own boss, and you can make some money, too, and get your products at the wholesale price to boot. That's 866-735-2470. Okay, thanks so much for joining us on the Bright Side once again. We left off our program yesterday talking about one of my favorite supplements / dietary aids. That's lecithin. Lecithin is found throughout nature. It's a fundamental structure. It's made in all kinds of plants as well as in animal cells. If you're dealing with those little bumps, keratin bumps, they call it milia or keratoses. Oftentimes they'll occur on the upper arm or sometimes on the face. They'll especially occur after you have had a gallbladder removed. Sometimes women will get them postmenopausally or even during menopause. Or if you're dealing with adult acne, step number 1 to addressing the problem is to focus on fats and fatty vitamins. That means in addition to taking your fatty vitamins and your essential fatty acids, your ultimate EFAs, and vitamin A and vitamin D, that means correcting fat malabsorption issues, and this is where lecithin is a superstar. Adding a little lecithin to your diet, a couple lecithin capsules or maybe some lecithin liquid. I personally use the lecithin powder every day. Adding a little bit of lecithin to your daily supplemental regimen can play a very important and very helpful role in helping you absorb your fats. This is especially true if you've lost a gallbladder, if you had a gallbladder removed, if you have liver problems, if you have Crohn's disease or intestinal permeability problems, ulcerative colitis, pancreatitis, diabetes, stomach problems, you're not making enough stomach acid. All of these can result in fat malabsorption, and lecithin can be your best friend when it comes to improving your body's ability to absorb fats and fatty vitamins. Lecithin in the human body, anyway, is an active ingredient in bile. Bile is the body's soap. It's the body's detergent. Bile has the role of dissolving fatty substances from food, loosening them, if you will, so that the rest of the body can have access to these fatty nutrients. And when I talk about fatty nutrients, I'm talking about not just vitamins, and I'm not just talking about essential fatty acids. I'm also talking about what we call phytonutrients. Phyto means plant, and plant nutrients oftentimes are fatty, which means that if you've had a gallbladder taken out, or you have a liver problem, or you have any other fat malabsorption issues, you may not be able to have access to the flavonoids and the carotenes and the other phytonutrients, the phytoestrogens that are found in plants and vegetables. Use lecithin. If that sounds like you, use lecithin. Lecithin is readily available. It's really inexpensive. An average dose of lecithin, organic lecithin, GMO-free lecithin is going to cost you less than 10 cents a dose. And that, my friends, is a cheap and inexpensive way, really cheap and inexpensive way to support fat metabolism. And as we'll talk about here in a little bit, lecithin has way more benefits than just supporting fat metabolism. But if you're dealing with adult acne, bumps on the skin, milia/keratosis, really any skin issue, think about using a little bit of lecithin on a daily basis. And then, of course, because bile and blood fats play such an important role in cardiovascular health, heart health, using lecithin to support bile and fat metabolism can be good for your heart, too. Yesterday we said that under ordinary healthy circumstances, cholesterol is dissolved in bile, but if our cells are making too much cholesterol, and that's usually in response to too much refined carbohydrates and sugar and bread, it's the number one reason why cells make too much cholesterol and cholesterol levels increase. The number one reason is problems with blood sugar or sugar metabolism, too much bread, too much pasta, too much fruit juice, too much Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola and desserts, etc. That's why our cholesterol goes up, and that's why once you handle your sugar business, your cholesterol will go down. But if you're making too much cholesterol, if you're diabetic, and you think that you're prone to stones, you've had a history of gallstones, or you have a thick, sludgy bile that's accumulating a lot of waste. Bile is like an engine cleaner for the body. It cleans out toxic waste. Bile will clean out the waste that comes from prescription drugs and from processed foods. But bile can become sludgy over time. So if you have a problem with sludgy bile or you're making too much cholesterol, the cholesterol can precipitate out as crystals. It comes out of solution. It comes out of the bile solution. It'll form little rocks or stones and clogs up the tiny tubes in the gallbladder, and that doesn't feel good. As anybody who's had a gallstone will tell you, it feels pretty darn miserable. If you had a gallstone and the doctor says, well, we're going to take your gallbladder out, for most of us, if you're dealing with gallstones, you're going to say, take the thing out, but you don't need to. You especially don't need to if you don't have a stone, but you're prone to stones. If this sounds familiar, if you're prone to forming stones, the last thing you want to do, which is what 500,000 people do every year, is remove your gallbladder. Removing organs, in my opinion anyway, should be reserved for cancer, period. You need all your organs, including your gallbladder. Don't let anybody tell you. Don't let any medical professional tell you. Don't let anyone tell you that you don't need your gallbladder. You need it. And all you got to do is ask somebody who doesn't have one, and they'll tell you. If you have a history of gallstone formation, you would be wise to treat yourself, number one, as if you were a pre-diabetic, focusing on blood sugar issues. That means reducing your intake of unfriendly foods. You know the drill. You know the foods, the cereals and the breads and the pastas and the desserts and the fruit juices, etc. And then using blood sugar supporting nutrients like sweeties, longevity sweeties, chromium and vanadium are very, very helpful for helping the body process sugar. So are the B vitamins, thiamine, niacin, vitamin B12 to a certain extent, a substance called choline. All of these are available in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine product. But in addition to helping your body process sugar, if you're prone to stones, you're worried about stones, it would probably be a good idea to use bile support nutrition. And there's lots of wonderful nutrients you can use to support bile. Hang tight. We'll finish up when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Brightside on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back after this.
If you suffer seasonal or environmental allergies and your doctor has told you that the only answer is medications for the rest of your life, Dr. Peter Glidden has an alternative solution that doesn't involve drugs with terrible side effects.
One of my favorite add-on products to the 90 essential nutrients for people who are suffering with allergies is a product called Cell Shield RTQ. Cell Shield RTQ. The Q in that product stands for a biochemical called quercetin, and quercetin is a natural antihistamine. It doesn't flag out your immune system like antihistamines do.
To manage your allergies without a lifetime of prescription or over-the-counter drugs, order Youngevity's Cell Shield RTQ today by calling 855-347-3696. That's 855-347-3696 or on the web at fireyourmdnow.com. That's fireyourmdnow.com.
Gold is like nothing else on Earth. From the Romans through the Renaissance, from the Industrial Age to the Space Age, gold has weathered the test of time. For 6,000 years, gold has remained the ultimate store of wealth. According to the World Gold Council and the U.S. Mint, demand is at an all-time high. The stage is being set for the reemergence of gold as the common-sense alternative to a fiat paper currency that gets weaker every day. Midas Resources is proud to offer the hard-hitting report that arms you with the truth you need to protect you and your family from the Fed's plans for your hard-earned money. Don't gamble with your future. Call Midas Resources today and ask for your free copy of As Good as Gold. Call 1-800-686-2237 for the report the Fed hopes you'll never see. As Good as Gold can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. If you have ever thought about owning gold, you must read this report. Call Midas today at 800-686-2237.
Great news, pure water lovers. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has a special discount offer for all GCN listeners. You can't do better than a Big Berkey for economy. For only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. There's none better than a Big Berkey for emergency preparedness as a backup water source. And you just can't beat a Big Berkey to remove dangerous chlorine, all types of fluoride, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy byproducts from municipal water. Berkey water filter systems are even powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. For the gold standard in water filters, get a Big Berkey at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And all GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. For details, call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are GCN.
Got a new smartphone app that reads blood oxygen levels and forewarns of life-threatening issues. How cool is that? It's from Lion Gates Technology. A Vancouver-based social enterprise has secured its first major financial backers to scale up development of what they're calling the phone oximeter. Man, that is good stuff here. You can actually use your smartphone to determine your blood oxygen levels. You don't need a smartphone app. You can just breathe deeply. In fact, breathing deeply is probably the cheapest, most effective healthcare strategy, even more effective than using nutritional supplements.